Welcome. If you're here right now, this tells me that you're interested on learning how to make shit happen in your life. And we're going to get into that in just a moment. But hey, if this is your first time joining me, I just want to say welcome. And I'm always putting out content weekly to just give you some tips, some things that I've learned in my own life that could possibly help you in your personal life journey. And hey, also consider subscribing to the channel and don't forget to hit the bell so you always get reminded of the new videos. I would appreciate that. And hey, before we get into what makes shit happen, I also just want to briefly let you know I've got a link below the video. Personal growth training, free, just for you. Love to have you aboard. I'll give you more in-depth strategies and tips on how you can become more happier, healthier, confident, and successful in your life if you want to join. So let's get into it. This one's good. Have you ever heard the phrase, and this is something I just heard recently, but I have a friend that used to always say this. He'd say, I'm like X-Lax, I make shit happen. So if you know anything about X-Lax, X-Lax's been on the market forever. It's something that you take if you can't poop. So you take this and it helps you poop, and you know, shit happens, right? So hence the phrase, I'm like X-Lax, I make shit happen. It's hilarious. But I want to share a story with you about why my friend said this and what he did to make shit happen. And how he didn't really apply it for himself, but he applied it for others. And this is the big mistake, because I mean, not that I'm against not applying helping others. I believe you should do that when you can do that, but also you should be helping yourself to make shit happen. So let's go into the story. So my friend's in a band, right? And his drummer was in need of some cymbals. They only had a few cymbals, wasn't really getting the sound that they wanted in the band. And his friend's like, you know, I'm just struggling. I'm not really being able to hit the beats right, and, you know, wish I had some new cymbals. So he put it out there, and then my friend was thinking to himself, you know what? I'm going to save up some money, and I'm going to help him out, and I'm going to buy him a set of new cymbals. So he was really excited about it. He was like, it's a surprise. He's not going to know what's coming. So, you know, months went by. He saved up the money. He bought the cymbals online. He showed me the pictures. He was so excited. He's like, aren't these beautiful? He goes, you know, I'm going to pop it on him in a week or two. And the only thing that I really want out of this is just to see how happy he's going to be after I give this to him. And I thought, that's really sweet. And he goes, yeah, man. He goes, you know, I'm like X-Lax. I make shit happen. And I'm like, okay. So, you know, he gives the cymbals to his friend. The day comes, and of course, the friend is like over the moon. He's super happy. He's super excited. And, you know, and they start to jam, and the sound is there. And you know what? He made shit happen. But this was my thought behind this. I was like, he's really good at helping his friends and making shit happen in their life, but I never see him doing anything in his own life. You know, I mean, not that there's nothing wrong with being in a job maybe for 20 years, and if you're happy, then by all means stay. But if you're not happy with your life, which most of the time I get a vibe that he's not, then why aren't you making shit happen in your own life? What's holding you back? So I want to break down some ideas that I have and some things that I ran across on my personal growth journey from other mentors about how you can make shit happen in your own life. Okay, it's 5 rules on this, so we're going to break it down. Number 1, of course, is to have the vision. What is it that you want to make happen in your life? What is it that you just think, God, if I could just do this one thing, I would be much happier in my life. That's number 1, the vision. Number two is the passion. You got to have the passion to support the vision, okay? Most of us do. They think, you know, if I could do this one thing, I'd be happier. So therefore I have the passion to want to do that one thing, whether that's traveling, whether it's getting a college education, whether it's starting a business. So, passion, number two. Number three is action. And this is the big step I think that so many people shy away from. So my advice is write down your vision, support it with your passion, and now you need to start doing some homework. It's not going to fall out of the sky. You're going to have to get on that thing called Google, search how you can draw a map to get from where you are today to where you want to be tomorrow or 5 years from now to support the vision. And then you take the action steps to get there. And it doesn't have to be big giant steps. It could be one little baby step each day. But the point of it is you must remain consistent. You must take those action steps on the daily to get to the end result. Number four is resilience. What do I mean by resilience? Resilience is if you encounter a roadblock, if you get knocked down, if you run into a jam on your mission to take those action steps. Resilience means that not only did you get knocked down, but you got back up and you kept on going. Like in the movie Rocky, right? Rocky, what was his end goal? To win the fight, to become the ultimate boxing champion. Did he not get knocked down? Hell no, he got knocked down several times. In fact, he even lost a lot of the rounds. But he won the ultimate title because he was resilient, because that's what he was wanting. He envisioned it and he had passion. And he took the action steps to train to win the fight. And that's how you got to think of it in your life. You're going to run into jams, so be ready for it. If you're ready for it, if you think ahead of what the jams might possibly be, and then you make a plan to get yourself up and out of it, you're already a winner. And then you can keep moving forward on your action steps. So then the last one, the number 5, and you know, I hate to say this because we have people in our lives, whether it's with our family or our friends, but we got people that are negative. I call them energy vampires. Like they just suck the freaking life right out of you. I mean, you gotta know what I'm talking about. These are these people that when you talk to them, even for 15 minutes, it's all automatic doom and gloom. You know, everything's going wrong all the time. They're waiting out for the worst. They're preparing for the worst, but they never prepare for the best. So, if you ever heard this old saying, you are the sum total of your 5 closest friends. And if your 5 closest friends or family that are in your life are negative people, I hate to say it, but you're screwed. You may have the vision, and you may have the passion and the action and the resilience, but if you have that negative person in your life, that may knock the wind right out of you and take the energy out, and you may stop. So what I'm saying is, if you can't eliminate the negativity in your life, the best thing you can do is reduce it. Reduce the time that you spend with these negative people, and then seek more positive, confident, and happier people into your life so that you can make your dreams come true. And you know what? I want to be one of your mentors. I want to be one of your positive friends in your life to help you make your dreams come true. So, hey, all I can say is consider it. Consider joining me on the personal growth journey that you've been wanting to take. Just whenever you're ready, click the link below the video, sign up for the free program. what do you got to lose? You know, you can gain more happiness, confidence, success in your life. And you can become who you want to become if you want to, okay? And listen, if you like this video, you got some ideas, you'd like to share, then please do. You know, I'd really appreciate it if you'd share this video. My goal is to reach 1,000 people, to give them more of that happiness, confidence, and success in their life, just like I'm doing right now with you. So please consider sharing. It would be so appreciative. And hey, all I can say is until the next video, just be. Just be you. Just be the person that makes shit happen in your life. Bye.